And they go up against the Jets, who will need to find a way to move the football.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? The movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Double tight, double tight. We got
three. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit. 99. Detroit.
Check 99.
Here's Bernard. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with second and just 2 yards to go.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10, so now they can keep grinding out first downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Set! 3-19! 3-19! Detroit! Detroit!
Time running out here on the play clock. Lynch looking to throw on second. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Double tight, double tight.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Hot.
To throw is Lynch. Hard throw, incomplete.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what should be a 3-and-out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on 3rd down to force the incompletion to set up 4th. On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. And a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Right. Go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Now let's go. Leopard. Over. Here we go now. Blue, 90. Watch him now, Barney.
Hey, check 20.
Gun.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Montgomery. And right away, he lost the football. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. First and goal at the 3-yard line now.
Two times.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
They go play action here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate, and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Watch right.
Detroit. Hurry up, here we go.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
Left. Here we go.
Detroit. Set. 319.
They'll set up a throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
And that's what friends are for.
Right? As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Blue line. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56.
Slam.
They'll begin here with Bernard. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Double tight.
Here we go now. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
Check.
They'll run again with Bernard. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Well, at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a third and 10.
Set. Blue 90.
3 down.
Blue 90. Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Leonard Williams in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returnable here from the 38. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over first and 10. And New York set to take the field. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Second down following the run.
Strong left. I'm coming after you.
Set. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is taken in by Stewart. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Single. 80's getting the ball here.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
They'll look to throw here. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Offense comes to the line now, first and 10.
Lucky 56.
They're going to look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Double dog. That's the way.
Hurry up, here we go.
55.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
Number 29. Here we go. Detroit. Over. Set. Over.
Now a play fake here on first down. A swing pass caught, and they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
I'm going to hit you all day, baby.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Watch the run.
Back there in that belly. Here we go.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
They try again with Montgomery. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go. Let's go. Check. Detroit. Let's go.
They come out here in the eye. Ball on the 3. 3rd down and goal. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Switch.
Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So this offensive unit, they've now had 3 drives, and they only have 3 points to show for it.
Payoff is the key for everything. How many offenses have we talked to that say we have to finish drives? Thus far, this team hasn't finished it quite the way they've wanted to.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
All right, here we go.
Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Double tight.
Now let's go. Blue 90.
Check me out.
Blue 90.
Stand up over there.
They'll run it here with Bernard. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
We got 4.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Hot!
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Lynch to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Byron Maxwell.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Let's go! Let's go! Interception, baby! Let's go! Larry! Watch the run! Watch the run!
All right, here we go. 319! 319!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
4 yards remaining now on second down.
Leopard! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Watch twist! Watch
With
twist.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. They've got it 2nd and 4 to start things out.
Reset, cut right. Stay with your man.
Here we go now. Detroit! Detroit! Detroit!
On second down, Montgomery. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Set! 319!
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Fields right, Fields right.
Detroit!
You don't know no better.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Out, 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 out.
Hurry up, hurry up!
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we go. Here we go. I got 29. I got 29.
Here we go now! No, check, Patriots!
Single receiver.
Hurry up, hurry!
And this is the 10th carry for Ty Montgomery. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. They snap it at 1. Now it's Lynch. The Fasano here brings it in. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Two times.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
On the give, this is their fullback. Williams loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
On 2nd down, Lynch. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Single. I got a single in the slot.
All right, here we go. Boom, land it.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete.
AT's moving.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Everybody scoot up. Heavy.
Off the play fake. Here's Lynch. He's going to fire one deep. Middle. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Gun! No. Check. Patriot! Now let's go!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
I'm coming after you.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go. Blue, Leopard!
Hey, switch gears.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Green 39! Green 39!
45's the mic.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, You've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Now the Bengals on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go now.
45.
And now Lynch. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Detroit.
Check three.
Play action. It's Lynch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Fresh set of downs here.
Two times. 3 down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Mike's 47.
Lynch to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. A good pickup there, a 22.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And now a first down following that long gain.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Throwing again here, Lynch. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Heavy. Got heavy.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Ball's going to
3-19.
On second down, here's Lynch. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Lynch now, work to do, certainly, after that sack. This is 3rd and long.
All right, here we go.
47,
Blue 90.
Mike,
Blue 90.
From the gun, it's Lynch. A bullet throw, but incomplete. It's not going to end in points, but you consider where this drive started. You probably label it a success.
I do, and I know that without points, it's hard to say that a drive truly was a success. But think of it this way. Changing field position, maybe giving your defense a little bit of a break.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So that wind at his back that time may have just given it the juice that it needed for 3.
And I tell you, everything had to be perfect here. Good snap, good hold. He's got to drive it low and hope. Like you say, that gets a little help from the wind. And wow, it does just sneak over the bar.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team. right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Watch it now, Barney. Come on, here we go. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. All right, here we go. Blue, landing.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Left coming, left coming. Man, I got you. Man, I got
Now let's go. All right, now, Leopard.
Jim.
They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Check three.
Here we go now. Blue, landing. Blue, landing.
55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Watch it now, Barney. Detroit. Set. 3. Over.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Ringo.
Over. Gun. Here we go now. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground right at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Jets on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Gun!
They'll set up to throw. On the catch, it's Crowder. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back. In that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
They go play action here on first down. Complete to Stewart, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. That one complete to Anderson. 10 more there and another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Bring it. Detroit!
All right, here we go. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Left. Watch left.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Santos now to add the... It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hurry up, here we go. Leopard, Detroit! Gun! Hurry up, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Blitz! 3 down. 3 down. Watch left. Watch left.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vontaze Burfict, the outside linebacker, drops him for a loss of 6.
Strong left. Strong left.
Set. Blue 90. Blue 90. Over.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 8 yards in the completion, but now they face third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Jets on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8.
Over. Now let's go. Detroit. Leopard.
They're going to look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. And on this challenge, the refs have to take a peek and see whether or not the receiver was able to dot the I with both feet,
while making sure that he possesses the football all the way through the catch.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Roger. Watch it now, Barney.
You got nothing.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Robbie Anderson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game. So they're going to go for 2.
Bandit.
Here we go. 3-19. Leopard.
He's coming.
Watch it now, Barney.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bengals getting set to go. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Blue 90! Blue 90!
Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
Detroit! Detroit!
Play clock winding down. On 3rd down, Lynch. And able to find Green. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Green 39! Green 39!
Now Bernard. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Double tight. Double tight.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90!
Hey,
Blue 90!
3 down.
Over!
The play clock's running down. Lynch looking to throw on 2nd. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
First down and goal. The offense knocking on the door.
Two times.
All right, here we go. Green 39! Green 39! Detroit! Detroit!
Again, here's Bernard. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Double tight.
They come out here in the
Now let's
eye.
go! Green 39! Gun!
Watch out.
No. Check. Patriot!
From the 4, it's 2nd and goal. Now a carry for Bernard. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The offense on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and goal.
Blue 90!
Alert.
Blue 90!
3 down.
Watch him now, Barney!
He's checking. Crash.
Time running out here on the play clock. Lynch with it on 3rd and goal. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Maybe an anxious moment or two when the ball was on its way, but he does find a way to curl it in.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely hugged the left upright, but he got it to go.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Jets set to take the field.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Here we go now. 3-19. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. And they pick up another first down with that run.
And here we go on first and goal.
Double tight. Double tight.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now Lynch to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead is up to 15 now. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
Detroit! Detroit! Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Here we go!
Now that's back 99 Philly, here we go!
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Hey, guys, I got 15. 15's mine. I'm taking it.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I got you. Detroit! Here we go now! Detroit! Blue, 90! Leopard! Hey, watch this! Set! 319!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
I'm scared.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Green, 39. Green, 39.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Strong left.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Blue, 90. Detroit!
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Don't be mad. Don't worry. It's more coming. It's more where I came from.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Hey, watch the right.
Detroit!
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Hey, watch the left.
Black 99 Philly, here we go.
You're not ready.
Here we go now. Blue,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Hey, watch the ship.
here we go now. 319.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Patriots. All right, here we go. Blue, 90.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Defensively, maybe a little too fired up there for a 3rd down stop.
Remember in preseason when we were going to camps and watching people, they worked on this, right? In the heat of the summer, still did it anyway.
No. Check. Patriot. Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Strong left.
Detroit. Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
second and goal from the 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on the 9.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
25. Check 25.
Now Lynch on first down. On the screen, Bernard. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Hurry up. Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
I'm here all day.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Lynch. And this is going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
Over. Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Back 99 Philly. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Green 39.
Looking to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
The Jets on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Now let's go. 3-19. Leopard.
They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Always got some breathing room. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Leopard. Detroit. All right, here we go. Detroit. Here we go now.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And it drops out incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. 10 yards still left on second down.
What's left? Yeah. Watch it now, Barney. Green 39. Leopard. Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll set up to throw. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And now a first down following that long gain.
Field left. I got you, boy. Detroit. All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go. All right, now, lucky 56.
They'll look to throw here. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Double tight.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
45, Mike, 45.
They'll start on the ground here with Bernard. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
From the shotgun, it's Lynch. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Double tight. Double tight.
Now let's go. 319. 319. Back 99 Philly.
Out, 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 out.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
And now Lynch. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll run it here. Room here to run. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Green 39.
Now Thompson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense.
Blue 90.
On second down, Lynch. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now the Bengals on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now the Bengals on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 10.
Now, Barney.
Out of the gun, Lynch. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 3 down.
Here we go now.
Hey, check,
Green
check.
39. Green.
They'll They'll run it now with Robinson. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And the offense here just looking to stay in bounds, complete the short passes, and put this game on ice.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Watch
And they give this time to the tailback. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
3 down, 3 down.
Slot man moves right.
I got you.
They'll need to get the play off quickly on third down. That's Thompson, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to fourth down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now let's go. Green. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jelani Jenkins in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue Leopard.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete over the middle to Stewart. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Here we go now. 319.
Watch the screen.
319. No. Check. Patriot.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, and they're going to go soft on the corners. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in